Discretion is advised.
What is going on, y'all? Welcome to a brand new episode of Train Simulator 2021. Today we are going to be back on the Pacific Surfliner route, and we are doing a scenario called San Diego Bound. It is a foggy fall morning in California, and you are the engineer of a southbound Surfliner train making the last leg of its run to San Diego. You were stopped due to a late freight train. Other problems may arise, so be prepared for anything coming your way. Now, we are technically supposed to be using the F59 PHI, but I had a request, and for the life of me, I did not write down this person's name, so I completely apologize. If it was your request, do let me know down in the comment section down below, but I completely forgot who requested this, and we are going to be using a Caltrains -8, so we are using the Amtrak California -8. I believe it's 2051 in the lead of the Surfliner set. So, without further ado, let us go ahead and hop in the scenario, and let's see what it's all about. Alright, so the late freight train should be right about your location now. You can pass as soon as he goes by. Dispatcher out. Alright, so there what we were supposed to be having was F59 463. But what we are using is 2051 AMTK 514. Don't mind that it says 514. It's not supposed to say that. It just does. So let's go ahead and turn on the marker lights for the rear. And we have dimmed headlights on the front here. But check it out. For the life of me, I don't remember who actually made this repaint. I think it was J Designs TS, who is no longer a in the Railworks community, unfortunately. But I feel like he was the one that did this. If I recall correctly, and the sad thing about it though is he was actually making Simeon's Chargers and the Metrolink Rotom cab car for Railworks. Unfortunately, those projects are now dead in the water. Hopefully, maybe one day he will make a comeback and we can see those projects. But as of right now, unfortunately, they are no longer a thing. But we are currently just chilling out here doing the roll by on this southbound freight train. Or I believe it's northbound to San Diego. From San Diego to Los Angeles is northbound. So we got a clear signal. Let us go ahead and release the brake. Full headlights, full ditch lights. So actually technically we don't need the ditch lights since we're going in the single track territory. There we go. AMTK 2051 clear, or CDTX 2051 clear. Elvira, main track number 2 out. Or main track number 1, I guess I should say. Alright, so they did say something about that we will possibly be expecting more delays en route. So I don't really know what to take that as. I mean, we only have about, I think it's like 10 miles to San Diego. Yeah, 9 miles to San Diego, so I'm hoping nothing bad happens, but then again, 10 miles is a long time, so you never know what could happen, honestly. But we are here in 35-mile-an-hour territory, so I'm going to go ahead and idle out the throttle. And we are just going to basically chill over here. Let's go ahead and put the independent brake on so we don't go above 35. That is not something we want to do. It'll be time to put on those dynamic brakes as well, since we're about to be going downhill pretty much for the most part. I do apologize for that message in the top right corner. Well, we're going to put on the dynamic brake here. Hope you guys are having a great day today so far. Sunday. This is going up on a Sunday, so I hope you guys are having an awesome Sunday so far. We're going to go ahead and kind of go out with that dynamic. Guys, have a great weekend as well. Going to put it back to idle, and we're going to start speeding this up, or throttling it up a little bit. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a great weekend, or a great end to your weekend. So for the most part, great start to your week. Let's go ahead and put you in notch 3. Let's go ahead and throttle this bad boy up. But yeah, very nice repaint though. Amtrak California. Now I'm actually waiting on a Phase 4 Dash 8 repaint. I'm not quite sure why it wasn't included in the download or for the DLC. Just the Phase 3 and the Phase 5. I'm just waiting on a Phase 4 because Phase 4 is one of my all-time favorite paint schemes on these. So I'm just waiting on that to be released soon. I know somebody did make one back in the day, but it has since been taken down, and I'm not 100% sure why, but it was taken down. In the Railworks news, Searchlight Simulations has actually made a bunch of their sound packs free because I guess they're not going to be updated anymore. So a lot of their sound packs are now actually free, and you best believe I downloaded them, and I have not put them in the game yet, but I will be putting them in game soon. It is 3 different sound sets, for 2 for GE, GEVOs, and 1 for EMD. There's another one for EMD, which is still $10, which I'll be picking up soon, as well as I'm going to be taking a look at a bunch of their a bunch of their SD40-2s soon as well. So stay tuned for all the new content that'll be coming out with those. And another thing is that Canadian National has actually released heritage units. So there's pictures floating around of a Grand Trunk Western one on a SD70 ACE, which looks honestly absolutely fantastic. It looks super nice. They also have a Yard Slug and a Yard Switcher in one of their older paint schemes as well, which to me I kind of don't understand because that's going to be like buried in the yard somewhere. So what's the point of putting it on a yard unit when you can put it on a actual road unit? As well as a couple other pictures have surfaced around of a Illinois Central Death Star GEVO and a BC Rail GEVO in the red, white, and blue paint scheme. So very, very, very exciting if that does actually, when those do come out. I will for sure be taking or looking out for them on the CN Chicago subdivision. But here we are on a diversion clear. So we're going to start slowing down for that. I don't know, we didn't even have a signal for a diversion clear, but we have a diversion clear. Looks like it's going to be a coaster train. Now we're going around here. Didn't even have a signal for a diversion clear, but we ended up having a diversion clear, so it is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. Unless that one is always a diversion clear, which then would make complete sense. But it looks like we're going to be picking up passengers at Old Town, which to me is kind of odd because I don't think Amtrak actually stops at Old Town. I think that's just for coaster. But I could be wrong. And since we are on double track territory, we will definitely be turning on those ditch lights. Check that out. Very nice indeed. Let's go ahead and put you in the notch 3 here. So I'm wondering what other events are going to happen en route since we are so very close to San Diego. I don't know. Just kind of guessing, like you guys are going to be guessing. We might have a mechanical issue. We might face a freight train with a mechanical issue, another train with a mechanical issue. I don't know. I'm just speculating. Another thing I will be end up doing here soon is I am going to be putting a boatload of different Metrolink packs in. So we have like different textures for Metrolink. So I'm going to be putting those in, and we are going to be basically doing another Metrolink scenario. And then I think I have some other stuff for Coaster and Tri-Rail, so we'll be doing some stuff with that as well coming up soon. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, very exciting. The Canadian National Heritage units are very exciting. I'm not quite sure exactly how many they're doing and what other paint schemes they're doing. But I am very, very, very excited to see them. And I am pleased that they're actually doing heritage units. They honestly outdid BNSF, which, if you guys haven't heard, BNSF literally just put fallen flags stickers on a GEVO and said that that's a heritage unit. Like, no, that is not a heritage unit. That is just a pure laziness. And it looks like we've got an approach diverging on a signal here into Old Town. So probably got a diversion clear into Old Town, I'm assuming. Or a diversion approach. But we will be coming into Old Town here soon. Now, I remember these Caltrain units did run on the Pacific Surfliner a while back. I believe there was some sort of like wildfires or something that the Amtrak California ended up sending the 2-8s and a couple cars to help out with Pacific Surfliner trains and stuff like that. So I don't remember exactly what happened, but I know that the Caltrain's -8s were running on this line at one point in time. And then, of course, you know, the regular Amtrak -8s are also running on it as well. But we're coming up on a whistle post here. Alright, so here we are coming into the station. I feel like we're going to outrun it. Maybe not. We got some, like, very good brakes on this locomotive, so we'll see. Then again, we have a weird consist on this train as well, so it didn't matter. We kind of got the first, like, what, 3 cars off the platform? First 2. We're going to head for San Diego. That was actually super quick, I'm not going to lie. That was super quick. So we got 3 miles left to get into San Diego, so hopefully nothing goes wrong. I don't know. I haven't played this scenario. It's only 20 minutes, so I don't know. Hopefully nothing goes wrong, but we shall see. Hoping there's no, like, disabled freight train or anything in our path. Dispatcher probably would have told us about that when we were meeting that other freight train. Or if there was a disabled freight train, we would have known by now. But it is what it is. We shall see. I do have a stream planned for the Pacific Surfliner using the Veterans Non-Powered Control Unit 90208 sometime here in the near future, so stay tuned for that. It is going to be showcasing the whole Pacific Surfliner route. So we'll be starting at San Diego, going to Los Angeles, and we are going to be featuring the single-level Amtrak Horizon coaches with an Amfleet Cafe and I believe a baggage car. So that will be coming soon, so stay tuned for that. As well as just a whole bunch of new content and stuff like that. Just a bunch of different variety, different games and stuff like that, or different mods in games too, I should say, coming up on the channel soon. Hopefully I'm back to daily uploads, so we'll have one upload daily, either at 9 or 10 a.m. Central Daylight Time, depending on if I get the video done ahead of time, or if I get it done that day, it'll be out later in the day. It just kind of depends, but we are going to be going through San Diego here, so we have a lot of grade crossings. So I'm going to shut up and basically let the train blow through the crossings. But yeah, San Diego is literally filled with grade crossings. I am honestly surprised that they haven't made themselves a quiet zone just like Los Angeles did, where Los Angeles up until at least Fullerton is a whole quiet zone. With as many grade crossings as they have, And with all the different Pacific Surfliner coaster trains that they have coming through, you would think that they would make themselves a quiet zone. Alright, so you guys saw that. We got an approach signal coming into San Diego here, so we're going to slow down to 45 mile an hour. Man, if you love horn, like train horn shows and stuff like that, you will definitely love San Diego. CDTX 2051 restricting San Diego. Main track number 2 out. Well, we made it into San Diego, so luckily there was no issues or anything like that along the line, except for the one delayed freight train, but we made it into San Diego, so let's go ahead and keep the headlights on. But we do have a restricting signal towards the end of the platform as well. She's almost on the yellow line, but she's not. Just want to make sure the rear end of our train hits the platform and it clears that crossing, so we don't have to worry about another crossing. We don't have to worry about the crossing gate staying down. Alright, so that'll do right there, Amtrak. So we stop it right before that signal. Let's go dim the headlights. There we go. Open up them doors. I don't think the marker lights work on this locomotive. If they did, I'd throw the marker lights on, but I don't think the markers work. But nonetheless, scenario is complete. So just a short little video of a run from Elvira, wherever we were at, to San Diego. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys hit the like button as well as that subscribe button. Make sure you guys follow me on all the social media I have down in the description down below, as well as join the Discord server. I will catch you guys here on the next video. Peace.